So what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time tuning in. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be testing out the Fenix HR70 headlamp, which is so far super nice, really impressed me. I will leave it down below in the description for anyone who's interested in checking it out. I'll kind of walk you through it, compare it to a phone flashlight, another flashlight that I have, a Nebo, and the Fenix. So we'll go ahead and get into it. Again, if you gain any value from this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It goes a long way. It helps me out tremendously. So I have to do it at night. That's why we have the headlamp on, and that's why we have the phone light on, so I can make this intro for you guys. Guys, so first things first, we have our light, which is our phone light. So we're basically, I have the phone right here in front. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have the phone here in front, and this is what it looks like with a phone light. This is how much visibility we have. Not much. The camera can't even pick it up. That's how dim it is for using your phone light for stuff. So again, we have our phone light. Next, we're going to be using the Nebo. And by the way, I use an Android phone, so this is what the flashlight looks like on an Android phone. Now we're going to go ahead and get the Nebo out and compare that to a phone light. So yeah, this is what it looks like. Again, phone light, this is what I have. Just a regular phone light. All right, let's go ahead and get the Nebo out now. So this is the next light that we're going to be testing, which is the Nebo. So it's a small little headlamp, but it's actually really, really good. This one is rated for 250 lumens. Super tiny, super light. It's been a good light, but I had another one and it ended up breaking. So that's the reason I ended up going with a Fenix, which I actually got for my birthday, that my fiance got me for my birthday. So now the cool thing about this one that I'll quickly show you, and then we'll go ahead and do a light test on it, is that it has a clip. So you can actually take the strap off and you can just use it as a clip on the bill of your hat. So you don't have to use it as a headlamp or the band around your head. You can actually just remove the band and clip it onto your hat. So that's a neat little feature. Again, this is really, really light. It is mixed with plastic and metal components, or like aluminum components, plastic and aluminum. Now the part that broke on my other one was this part, where actually no, it's the other side. This part. So the little rubber grommet deal here came off, and the little plastic inside broke, and now it just rattles. So I can turn it on, but I can never turn it off. So basically I have to let the battery run out. So that's the problem with that one. So they're relatively inexpensive. I'll leave these down below in the description as well. They run about $30 for a 2-pack, so not crazy expensive. We'll talk about the Fenix here next, but we'll go ahead and do a light test with the Nebo. So I'll turn the phone light off and we'll get started. Alright, so here we go. We are going to do the test light setting, or the lowest setting for the Nebo. You know, it's better than a phone light for sure. And you can see out to about maybe 20 yards, 30 yards with this one at this setting. We'll go up to the next setting. This is the medium setting. You can tell it's already brighter, a little bit wider. You can see a little bit more. Now with this one, you can see out to about maybe 40 yards or so. 40 yards with the Nebo. Not bad. Better. You're going to see the difference between the Fenix. And then the next one, this is the brightest setting here. This one you can probably see out to about 60 yards, give or take. But you can tell the difference. Super, super bright. I mean, it lights up the whole road. Not bad. Again, these come in 2-packs. 250 lumens is what they're rated for. Now we're going to go ahead and get the Fenix out and compare it to that one. So stay tuned. Alright, so now we're going to talk about the Fenix. So this is the HM70R. I think I forgot to mention the R when I was talking about it. So this one is super cool. It does have a red light, and it does have different settings. So it has two settings, which is your general setting, and then it has the turbo setting. So I'll show you how to do that here shortly. It is rechargeable. Same thing with the Nebo. The Nebo is rechargeable as well. How you recharge it is you unscrew it here, and it is going to be a USB Type-C charging port, which is right there. If you guys can see that. Let me go ahead and screw this back in. Again, not a sponsored video. Now this one is to open up the battery case right here. That's to open up the battery case. The light does tilt. You can tilt it up, down, whatever. Again, the red light is about good to about 15 yards, give or take. And then this one, you're going to see it's actually super, super bright. The headband it comes with does come with a rubber lining inside, which I will show you guys right now. I'm trying to get the camera back on. There you go. Has like a little rubber lining, and it feels like a really good material, to be honest. So this is what the band looks like. It's a solid band. The Nebo ones kind of get like stretched out really easy. That's the only thing with those two. This one so far has been pretty good. I've been using it and it's not stretching out super easily, which is good. It's pretty firm, I guess is the best way to put it. But this is what this one looks like. Again, rechargeable. So we'll go ahead and show you guys how to do this. So if you double tap it, it's going to turn red on first. If you press it and hold it, it's going to start on for the turbo mode. So turbo mode, you have 4 different settings. You have a low, medium, a high, and then a turbo setting, all in white light. If you double tap it, it's going to start off in red, and then it's going to go to low, medium, and high. And then if you go past high, it's going to be a blinking red, a strobe, or an SOS light. So there's 2 different settings you can do based off if you push and hold or versus you do a double tap. So we'll go ahead and do both, and I will show you what the light looks like and what it looks like. What it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and do double tap first so you guys can see the red light. There you go. Let me turn off my phone light, and we'll go ahead and start talking about it now. Let me get the camera on. Here we go. So this is red light, red mode. It's not bad. You can see out to be 15 yards with red. I would say 10 is pretty solid. 15 is stretching it. 15 is like the outer band of what the light is capable. 10 is reasonable. You can actually see where you're going up to about 10 yards. 5 yards, very, very well. You can see very well up to 5 yards with this thing. 10 also pretty well. 15 is really stretching it. So this is red. And you can see the red light there. Okay, so now we're going to go to light mode, white light, and this, oh, that's already SOS. So red, low. Oh, I guess it only has high, so I'm gonna have to correct it. So I think I said that it has low, medium, and high on the double tap. When you do the double tap, which is the general mode, it actually has a low and high settings for that one. And so first off, it starts off as red here. Next one is going to be your low setting, which is still really, really good, as you can tell. Next one is going to be your high setting, and you can tell that thing is super freaking bright. My goodness. So next we'll go ahead and go onto the other setting, which is where you press and hold. So we'll go ahead and turn this one off, and with this one you can see out to probably 80, maybe even 100 yards on this setting here. And you can see pretty well out there. Anything within 50 yards is like very, very visible. All right. This is low on the Fenix here. This is low, which still gives you quite a bit of visibility, to be honest with you. I'd probably just use it on low. And I think low will give you like 400 or 100 hours of runtime, so it's a long time. Next, medium. This is medium. Next, and medium still, it gives you about 50, 60 yards of really good visibility. High, you're already reaching 100 yards, 100 plus on this one. That's already about 100-yard visibility here. It lights up the whole road, and it's very, very bright. Now we'll go to turbo. Turbo gives you a extended amount of visibility, probably out to 200 yards, which you can't even see out to 200 yards on here, but it's you can just tell it's super, super bright. I mean, it lights up a ton. So that's what it looks like on turbo. Turbo is only about 2-hour runtime though, so that's the only thing. The downside with turbo is that it's only about a 2-hour runtime. But we'll go ahead and sign off, guys. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, everything will be linked down below in the description for anyone who's interested. Check it out, read it, purchase it, whatever. It's really good, really good headlamp. Everyone needs a really good headlamp if you're an outdoorsman, hiker, camper, hunter, whatever. They come in really handy. So without further ado, be careful, good, take care, and God bless. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.